All right, everybody, it's Josh Wells with M1 Outdoors here. I got two products to review for you today made by XOP. I got an Invader platform that's attached to the tree right here, and I'm wearing the new Mutant saddle harness. I want to go over a few things about this saddle harness that I've noticed right off the bat just by putting it on today. First off, it's very, very comfortable. You see it's a single panel, but it covers my whole hind parts all the way down, a few inches down my thighs. Now, I'm 5'11", 195, maybe 190 pounds, somewhere in that range. So I'm not a real big person, but I'm not small either. So this saddle harness is just very, very comfortable right from the get-go. I also noticed that these buckles, we got these quick connect buckles on your waist that you can hear them click together. You know they're fastened, easy, tighten them up. Same thing on your legs, these straps on your legs. If you wanted to wear this saddle into the woods and didn't want to have to put it in your backpack, you could just unbuckle these around your legs. Your legs aren't restricted at all. It's not flipping and flopping around. You probably would want to secure these buckles some kind of way so they don't flop around while you're walking, but that would be no trouble at all. You could do that with some paracord, with some little small bungees or zip ties or something like that. So I'm gonna buckle these back up so I can show you how this thing looks. Tighten it up a little bit. I like my saddle straps to be pretty dang tight, or actually I like them to be real tight, certainly around my legs. I don't like them going anywhere, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those down pretty tight. I like them to be real tight on my waist. All right, so this is how I would actually be in the tree with it, and I'm gonna get up here in a minute. I already got my tether on the tree right here, but I just want to go through a few more things, a few more features. You know, I'd said this is it's got a large single panel, makes it super comfortable. I mean, I can't overemphasize how comfortable this thing is. And I've gotten two or three spots ready already using this thing, sitting in the tree for a few hours. I mean, I can just tell you, it's outstanding. It's very comfortable. I would say coming in at $129 retail, this has got to be the best quality saddle harness on the market. I can't think of another one that I would say would be a more budget friendly, high quality saddle for somebody who wants to try saddle hunting. It comes with a bridge, so you can see the adjustable bridge I got right here. And it's adjustable multiple ways. You can adjust it right or left on the length of the bridge, which is going to allow you to sit farther away from the tree or be closer up to the tree. I'll demonstrate that in just a few minutes. It's also adjustable on the loop here. You can adjust it down the loop, and it'll put more weight on your legs right here. You can see how it's pulling there. If you adjust it up on the loop, it'll put more weight on your waist. So you can, you know, as you're hunting, if you got one of those long sits over 3 or 4 hours, and if you're sitting there and you got too much tension on your back, or you're starting to get a little pinched back there, you could just move the bridge down and take some relief off of your back, put it on your legs. So I really like that, the way it's adjustable there, that bridge. All right, also with the saddle comes a lineman rope and for climbing, and also the tether. It's got the molly strapping around the top strap and around the bottom strap, the leg straps and the waist straps. So if you want to hang some type of accessory bags, if you had carabiners that you want to clip to it to, I don't know, hang sticks off while you're climbing, something like that. It's just they thought this thing through very well as they were building it. The molly strapping, it's going to really add to what you're able to take up and down with you, and the accessories and all. The straps, I mean, super heavy duty. I just can't express how pleased I am with how well made this thing is. You would think for $129 they wouldn't be able to make it this heavy duty and this well made, but I'm telling you, this thing is built. I mean, if you bought one of these, you wouldn't wear it out ever. I don't see how it's possible. One other thing, the loops here, this is the loop that you're actually going to attach to the tree with the lineman belt as you're going up. So you got a right and left loop. They are, you can see how they're positioned here. They're kind of toward the front of my body. I don't have to reach way around the back and try to find them. I can actually see them out of my peripheral vision when I look down. But anyway, that's all, pretty much all the features on this Mutant Saddle. I'm going to reposition the camera up just a little bit so you can see me standing on this platform, and I'm going to get up there and show you a few more things about actually sitting in the tree with it. Now, I've got this XOP Invader platform. I've got it customized just a little bit. Got a different type of strap that I added to it. It comes with a really heavy duty buckle strap. I took this strap, I can't remember where it came from. It's kind of a daisy chain type strap that I like better. I'm under 200 pounds, so I'm not too worried about having a super heavy duty strap. You can see how I kind of have it tied up there so it'll stay in place. I did also add some stealth strips to some of the contact points on this platform, just really just so when I let it down it won't contact right there. But one thing right off the bat I noticed about this platform is it's coated in a non-slip type, I forget what they call it, Dura grip or something like that XOP has painted this with, but it's a really high quality powder coat with a kind of a sandy, gritty finish. And they've also included these V cut ends on the sides to help maneuver around the tree. So I'm gonna show you how easy this goes on the tree. There you have it. That thing's super secure. It's not going anywhere. All right, guys, I'm actually in the tree now with the saddle. You can see how I've got the bridge let all the way out really far right here. This is probably how I'll hunt while I'm filming, just because I'll have a camera right here. I may have to swing my bow back and forth back and forth around the tree. You can see how the weight is right now. I've got the bridge attached in the dead center of the loop right now, and it is putting weight pretty even across my back and my legs. It may be a little bit more on my back than my legs, but it's really easy to adjust. If you want to adjust it, all you do, you just grab a hold either to your rope if you can't reach behind the tree, but grab a hold to your tether, pull yourself up, and I'm going to readjust this tether. You see how low it is? You want that tether to be up higher, certainly if you're sitting here messing with it. And you see just how I didn't even adjust my bridge, and you can see how much straighter it stood me up in the tree just by raising up my tether. One thing I got on this tether that does not come with the saddle is this Ropeman ascender. All it does is it gives you one more safety point that attaches the tether rope to your carabiner, and it keeps you from sliding. So it's just an extra safety. This Ascender Ropeman 1 is what it is. If you want to check those out, They're high quality, mostly used, you know, people that do rock climbing and stuff. That's what they use them for. I know you can't see the platform right now, but I mentioned before it's got these it's got these V-cut designs on the side, and it's really designed for those V-cuts are so you can get a boot in there and swing around the tree. You see how I am swinging all the way around this tree, which this tree is not real big, but I could swing around and shoot 270 degrees back on the other side. You know, I could shoot that way. If I wanted to take a shot behind me, I just put my foot in that V-cut right there on that platform, and I can swing around like this, and I can shoot directly behind me. So there's not a shot on this platform. There's not a shot on certainly a tree this size, and just, I mean, you can see for context. I mean, this tree is, yeah, 10 inches diameter. You can see when I put my hands on it. So this may be a little bit smaller than a tree that I would climb. Normally I would want one to be about as wide as my body. That's just my preference though. That's not always practical, but my personal preference is I like one to be as wide as my body. That way I can line myself up with the deer, whichever way the deer's coming, and I'm behind the tree. But overall, y'all, I'm really tickled to use this platform this year. Again, it's the Invader, XOP Invader platform. It's got the Dura coating, or Dura grip coating, I think is what they call it, Dura grip coating. It's just a powder coat. It's got sand in it, so it makes it real gritty, non-slip. I don't know if you're like me, coming in across the creek or something, your shoes are wet, you would squeak or slip sometimes. Certainly if you're wearing rubber boots. I've got some short rubber boots I like to wear, and anyway, they won't squeak and they won't slide when they're wet and muddy, slick. I didn't mention earlier, but the weight of this platform is only 3 pounds. I think that's like 3 or 4 pounds lighter than the first model that XOP had, but this one's great. I'm just going to demonstrate how it will shift the weight if I were to stand up like I am now and move the bridge down to the bottom of the loop. You know, let's say you're sitting here for 4 or 5 hours and your back starting to get pinched a little bit. I just moved it just down. You see, I moved the bridge down to the bottom of that loop. And now, I don't know if you can tell it, but it's got all the weight here right here underneath my butt cheeks. There's no weight at all. I don't know if you can see that. There's no weight at all on my back. And also, if you just wanted to sit down in the saddle like this, that's how you would want to do it. You'd want to put it on the bottom right there, and you can just sit down against the tree. If you just want to take a break, I wouldn't recommend hunting like this. You're kind of not in a real good situation where you can move, but that's just a way you can take a break. Sitting here thinking about the video camera, because I have not videoed a hunt out of a saddle yet, y'all. I've watched a bunch of people kill deer out of saddles. I can't say I paid a whole lot of attention to how they had the camera positioned, how they swung their bow, if they went over, under, how far away from the tree they were. I'm just sitting here thinking right now, it wouldn't be real hard if I got my bow hung over here, raise my bow up over my head like this, deer's coming this way, swing around for a shot, draw, shoot. Well, that's the shooting part, but guess what? I got a camera too to worry about. So if my camera's right here, probably want to have it sitting right here facing me. That way I can swing it around either way. Deer's coming that way, grab my bow, swinging it over my head, pushing the camera right there, getting it where I want it. All right. Now, all the while, I got to make sure my bow comes over my camera, doesn't hit my camera. Draw. Make sure I'm not bumping my camera, which I think I've got a good foot clearance. My camera's like, it's not big. So yeah, that's good. Something too you need to be aware of if you're not hunted in a saddle before. 2 things really. The tether and the lining rope that come with your saddle, they are brand new. They're not worn at all, and they need to be worked in a little bit. if you can see this thing, I'm sure you can tell, but it's really tight. And what really tight means is it's going to slide easier. There are not any fibers poking off of it that'll bite into that tree real good yet. So I don't know what you want to do. Go out there and rub it on some trees, or one way or the other, you want to work it in. Maybe if you just sit there and do this number, try to get it worked in. But just like anything that's brand new, like a pair of boots or something, you want to break it in a little bit. I'm not saying don't hunt with it if you don't break it in, but just be aware that there's some break-in that needs to happen, and you might wind up out in the woods where it's trying to slip on the tree a little bit more than what you would want. But you can manipulate that bridge, swinging around. That bridge will kind of slide where you can swing your hips. Anyway, those are things that are applicable really any saddle you're sitting in. But the main thing is you need to know that this XOP Mutant Saddle here is it's top notch. So is the platform. Well, the M1 Outdoors family wants to wish you and everybody that you're hunting with this year safety. Wish you good luck. It's nearing the end of September here right now. I know some people are already hunting. Most of us are waiting for that cool weather to come in and the bucks to get more on a fall pattern, whether it's checking scrapes or starting to search for those does a little bit, which is right around the corner, y'all. It's just a couple of weeks before the bucks are hitting scrapes in the daylight a little bit. But as you get out there, good luck to you. Send us a message, send us some pictures, let us know how you're doing, and don't forget to check out this XOP saddle, this XOP platform. Let us know how you like those in the comments. Let us know if there's anything that you would add to the comments. Maybe I can put a plug in about that when I'm hunting this year, because I plan on hunting out of this thing a lot. This is not the last time you'll see this year, and hopefully I'll take a mature buck out of this thing this year. Happy hunting from M1 Outdoors.